Podcast Network Asia.
Anyang mga K-drama pamangkins, Tuesday na naman. So your K-drama tita is of course back with another K-drama review. And this is the K-drama review that I owe you since last year. I'm so sorry talaga mga pamangkin. The timing was just not right. Kasi pa-season break na ako when I started watching this K-drama and I only had one episode to go. But we are finally doing it. We are finally doing a full review of the K-drama that I ranked as second best K-drama of 2022 based on my opinion, syempre, okay? Baka manggigil na naman kayo, no, tita, this is not the second blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's based on my criteria. If you want to check on that episode, go ahead. The title of that is the Top 10 K-Dramas of 2022. So definitely go ahead and check on that as well. I went over on the criterias and why I ended up with this K-drama being ranked as second best. But let's go ahead and pag-usapan na nga natin siya. Mga K-drama pamangkin, it's time to talk about the K-drama Reborn Rich. If you follow me on social media, you probably have seen my stories and TikTok about Reborn Rich kasi while watching it, talagang nabaliw po ang inyong tita. Nabaliw na naman po ako. And maraming realization. Maraming realization na naganap. And pag-usapan natin yung mga realization na yan later. But what is Reborn Rich? Ano nga ba yung kwentong ito? Or K-drama na ito? What's the story about? And why is it the current second highest rated K-drama as per AGB Nielsen? Okay? So, let's talk about the story. So, Reborn Rich, as per Wikipedia, is a series that tells the story of Yoon Yoon-wo, played by, of course, the oppa, Song Joong-ki, a loyal, higher-up employee working for Chaebol, which is the Sonyang Group, who was unfortunately betrayed and murdered by a member of the Sonyang family to cover up a tax evasion scheme. But we don't know who from the Sonyang family murdered him. So that's mystery number one. Okay? Then, Yoon-wo later wakes up to the year 1987, discovering that he has been reincarnated into the body of Jin Do-jeon, the youngest grandson of the Sonyang family, whose death was also suspicious, making that your mystery number two. Now, bago tayo pumunta dyan, let me just ask again, is it really reincarnation? Is it still called reincarnation if you were reincarnated back in time? Or is that de-reincarnation? Kasi diba, parang you probably have lived before, tas na-reincarnate ka into this person now, diba? Sa present. So, is it still reincarnation? But anyway, for just the sake of this K-drama or for this whole series, we're just gonna say it's reincarnation. Now, using these circumstances to his advantage, he starts his revenge by plotting a hostile takeover of Sonyang Group. Now, Reborn Rich is a total of 16 episodes and is available in several streaming apps. Naloka po ako na ang daming streaming apps na meron na nag-cater or nagpapalabas sa kanya. And it really depends on just where you are. Sa Philippines, I think sa Pinas, it is available via Viu. Sa South Korea and other countries in Asia, I'm not sure where. But some other countries in Asia na available siya sa Netflix, some are available sa Disney Plus, and then there's also this app called TVing or TVing, I don't know how to pronounce it. So that's for the Asia. And for those na katulad ko na nasa North America, it is actually available via Viki. Now, speaking of streaming apps, and this is not a promo, okay? I'm not promoting anything. But maybe you can confirm something for me. This is a legit question ng inyong tita. So, I keep seeing kasi ditong mga promo ng mga ibang pages, FB pages, ng Instagram. I keep seeing this promo for a streaming app called Hi TV, which dahil nga ang dami kong nakikita na promo about it, na-curious ako. So, dinownload ko siya a couple of days ago from this recording. And I'm pretty sure it's an illegal one. But I cannot confirm. Kasi naman, after opening it, so there's no fee. You don't need to really log in, create a profile, blah, blah, blah. But once you log in, you actually get to stream for free so many K-dramas, even those na nasa Netflix. So, red flag. So para sa akin talagang, this does not sound right. I don't think this is illegal, but I see pages na napakalaki ng mga followers promoting it. So I don't think that's even ethical. Or tama bang word na ginamit ko? Pero parang mali na i-promote mo something na illegal, and I feel now scared na dinownload ko siya kasi feeling ko I just gave away all my information to something, the people behind this app. But again, I'm not sure if this is illegal or not. A lot of things are showing up. I mean, it checks all the boxes na illegal po siya, pero maybe someone out there can confirm for me. But anyway, that's just my question. And that is a legit question of your tita. Pagpasensya nyo na hindi ko talaga alam kung ano na itong mga apps na ito. But anyway, let's get into it. And as always, if di mo pa napapanood ang Reborn Rich, skip mo muna po itong episode na ito kasi as much as I try to stop myself from giving out spoilers, minsan di ko talaga napapansin, di ko mapigilan na magpaulan. So, ibang episode na muna ang pakinggan nyo. Okay? Ibang episode. Marami akong episodes. Episode 200 something na to, di ba? So, check nyo na lang muna yan until napanood nyo na ang Reborn Rich. Pero kung okay lang naman sa inyo ang konting spoilers, then go ahead and continue listening. I-like mo na din or rate mo na din. Ano ba sabi nila? I-rate daw sa Spotify? Anyway, basta yun. May ratings na ata ang Spotify. But anyway, going back, if you have already seen or already watched Reborn Rich, so eto na nga. Unang comment ko agad-agad, Song Joong-ki made a very smart decision in taking this project. But, I have to be honest, compared to, let's say, Vincenzo, okay, the 2021, 2019 K-drama niya, I have to say na di siya masyado nag-shine dito. Okay? Si Song Joong-ki hindi masyado nag-shine in Reborn Rich. Now, bago ka magwala, okay, at kung ano-anong mag-text or mag-comment or mag-DM sa akin, bago ka magwala, kalmahan mo muna and let me explain my point. For me, hindi si Song Joong-ki masyado nag-shine as an actor in this K-drama because ang nag-shine is the whole K-drama. But again, that does not mean that he was not amazing in this K-drama. I just felt that with how things turned out in the story, there wasn't enough moments or scenes for Song Joong-ki to really showcase his acting prowess compared to his other K-dramas. Dito, medyo talaga yung nagdala is the story. Okay? Pero again, it doesn't mean na hindi siya magaling in this. He was also great in this K-drama. The character he played was just so smart na he was always winning. And so he wasn't given much obstacles or any downfall, na makikita mo talaga yung struggle niya, na magdadrama siya, na meron siyang mga masyadong emotions, di ba? So there was really nothing. He was not given enough moments. So it's not really him, but just how the story was written. But I still stand by what I said earlier, na this was a smart decision for him to take this project because he now has a K-drama under his belt na ang taas ng ratings. And from start to finish, laman siya ng Twitter, ng Facebook, ng social media in general, and talagang pinag-usapan siya. And the ratings, syempre, mataas yung ratings niya. It was only a couple of points lower than the current cable highest rated K-drama, which is The World of the Married. Pero this is, again, second highest rated cable K-drama. Okay? And for any supporting actor to just be associated with Reborn Rich is already big. Syempre, ano pa kung ikaw yung bida, which is si Song Joong-ki naman talaga. Now, although this K-drama's main character, and as I've said, the star of this K-drama is or can be considered as Song Joong-ki. But for me, and maybe for those who have also seen this K-drama, you may agree with me, or maybe not. It's okay. We have our own opinions. Kanya-kanya tayong cup of tea. But in my opinion, when I say na Reborn Rich would not be I'm just gonna say this. Reborn Rich would not be as exciting if not for the character played by Lee Sung-min, and of course the Lee Sung-min's performance in the whole series. Now, if you have seen the K-drama Missing, Lee Sung-min is the amazing team leader of IMC1's group. Okay? Missing is another K-drama na kung hindi mo pa napapanood, ay panoorin mo na, pamangkin. Napakaganda din. Medyo mas madrama sa Reborn Rich, pero napakaganda din. And, ayun nga, if you've seen that and you think Lee Sung-min's acting in Missing was great, amazing, he won awards for it, then you would be even more amazed by his performance in Reborn Rich. The intensity, mga pamangkin, the intensity of his acting makes him the most hated character in the whole series, but loved as well. Diba? Para kang baliw. Hated, most hated yet loved character. Ang complex kasi. Ang complex ng character niya because he was ruthless pagdating sa pera and sa pagmamanage ng company niya. But somehow, you feel the warmth of a grandfather doting his favorite apo. So, nung umiiyak na siya in one of the scenes, di ko talaga alam kung matutuwa ako kasi finally nakapaghiganti din tayo in behalf of our asawa na si Song Joong-ki, or maaawa ako. As in talagang conflicted ako. And only an amazing actor can give you such conflicting feelings. And so his interaction with Song Joong-ki's character makes every scene amazing, exciting, breathtaking. And hindi ako nag-exaggerate. Talagang totoo. Papanindigan ko yan. And if I may be honest, in some scenes, nilalamon ni Kuya Mo mga kaaktingan niya. Maybe some Joong-ki as well, a little bit, and then definitely all the other supporting characters, nilalamon niya. So I am so excited if he gets nominated again for this year's Baeksang Awards, which should be sometime around this April, if I'm not mistaken. Naglalabasan na yan. So I'm so excited if he gets nominated for his performance here in Reborn Rich. And if he gets nominated, I'm almost confident that it will be an easy win for him. Kasi pati ata laway ni Kuya Mo, may blocking and nag-workshop. And sabi nila yun daw yung basihan ng magaling na artista, yung tumatalsik na yung laway mo. Sobrang intense ng acting mo, pati laway mo, uma-acting, ganon. Anyway, so yeah, definitely his performance, Lee Sung Min's performance in this K-drama is another reason for you to watch Reborn Reach. Now, the K-drama also stars Shin Yoon-bin from K-dramas like Hospital Playlist. She plays So Min-young, who is a prosecutor who is somewhat connected to both the past and the present Song Joong-ki character. Now, given that the plot of the series is more of a revenge kind of plot, I want to set your expectation. Okay, ako na mismo mga pamangkin ang be-break sa inyong expectation. There was not much romance in the K-dramas. Saktong kilig lang, parang ganon. But I am not even complaining. I am not complaining because my attention and every giggle bone in my body is focused on the revenge. And let me just say it now. The revenge story arc of this K-drama will make you want to watch it until the end. Sabi ko nga, mas nag-shine talaga yung story nitong K-drama. Like, I need to know who wins in this battle of wits and strategies. Tapos yung talagang mismong pagpaplano, tapos yung surprise na, boom, eto pala, akala mo talo na yung bida, pero biglang, may strategy kami dyan, prepared kami dyan, ganon. As hindi mo siya mabitawan, and deadma ka na lang talaga kung kailangan mong magising na maaga bukas, may presentation, who cares? May deadline na kailangan ma-meet bukas, who cares? Ang importante talaga is malaman mo kung ano na yung mangyayari next. And that was the story of my life when I started watching this K-drama from the moment that I pressed play on the first episode. Ganun na po yung naging drama ko. Kinalimutan ko na po. Nagsimula ata ako, kung di ako nagkakamali, nagsimula ako ng mga 6 in the afternoon. Tapos siguro mga 1:00, 2:00 ng umaga, nanonood pa rin po ako. So talagang hindi ko po kayang bitawan. Ang hirap. Yung mismong eye bags ko na yung nagmamakaawa. Matulog na tayo, please. So yun. And again, it really has a chokehold on you, this K-drama. And I also admit that I came for Song Joong-ki as every marupok na tita out there, but I definitely stayed for the revenge plot. Yung every episode, di mo mamamalayan na 1 oras na ang nakakalipas kasi super pack yung mga kwento. Walang episode na boring. For me, walang episode na boring and super nakaka-excite malaman kung paano nga ba niya malulusatan itong mga patibong na sinet sa kanya ng mga kamag-anak niya. And that's reason number 1 on why I love Reborn Reach. Now, with the whole reincarnation plotline as well, this K-drama is obviously involving some kind of fantasy or fiction. And since this is a reincarnation na pabalik, majority of the story was set in the late 80s to the early 2000s. So mga batang 90s ko dyan, yung mga millennial titos and titas, this is just going to be a wonderful trip down memory lane kasi we have wonderful glimpse of the fashion, the style, the movies, the trend, the pop culture of the past. Yung ilan kinalimutan na natin. Like yung mga fashion natin noon, Diyos ko Lord, nagsisibalikan. But anyway, this K-drama also gives you that wonderful glimpse to the past. And also a refresher to not just the Korean history, but also world history, which for me was wonderfully weaved into the story. Ang ganda, mga pamangkin, ng pagkakatahi ng mga real-life major events into this fictional story, which led me to the realization. Ito na nga yung minention ko ng mga realization na-realize ko na if ever pala ako ay matulad sa character dito ni Song Joong Ki and I got to be reincarnated back in time, na-realize ko na wala pala akong mapapala sa stock knowledge ko on history or any major events. As in, wala akong alam na major events. Puro showbiz or chismis lang ang alam ko. So, paano ako makakatulong? I mean, paano makakatulong yung knowledge ko na ex pala ni Chris Aquino, ito si Joey Marquez, or nalilipat si Angel Locsin ng ABS-CBN after the Asian Treasures na teleserye niya. Paano makakatulong yon sa paghihiganti ko sa pamilyang pumatay sa akin or sumira sa buhay ko? Paano? Okay? Paano, aber? But anyway, yun na nga. Traveling back in time is part of the story, but traveling back in time and even waking up sa katawan ng sinaunang tao is not really new in the K-drama world. We just got that from Mr. Green, Scarlet Heart, and so many more K-dramas. And even locally, we just finished Maria Clara at Ibarra, di ba? So it's really not new. But for me, the weaving of the exciting revenge plot and the real-life major events made Reborn Rich so memorable and so exciting to watch. Kasi part of your brain says na, K-drama lang ito. Then part is also saying na, wait, that really happened in real life? Kasi may mga footages din silang ini-insert into the series na real, totoong footages ng mga real events, major events happening in Korea and around the world. And as an international viewer, it makes you want to go down the rabbit hole on some of the current events that were mentioned in the series. Like for me, I found myself fact-checking the topic about the presidents and how this candidate that started to be the least favorite turned out to be the winner of the presidential election. And I'm sure if napanood mo na din itong K-drama, you probably found yourself doing some Google search as well. Kasi it really just comes to you naturally from watching the K-drama. Sobrang na-hook ka sa K-drama, nakuha yung attention mo, nakuha yung curiosity. So the K-drama making you interested on other things that were just mentioned in the story but not really about the story is the second reason why I also love Reborn Rich. It hooks you while you are watching the K-drama and even after or somewhat in between episodes. And bibihira yun sa mga K-drama. Sometimes, pagkatapos mong panood ng K-drama, that's it. Diba? Wala ka ng mga Google search, wala ka ng mga pag-iimbestiga, hindi tumatak yung mga info na sinasama lang sa story. Dito, yun yung makukuha mo. Now, there are also rumors, by the way, and this probably would also play some kind of factor kung bakit ka din mapapa-research. But there are rumors na a huge chunk of the story about the Sonyang group and the Jin family is based on the real story of the family behind Samsung. So that is again something to research about, mga pamangkin. And by the way, masabi ko rin again, kasi na-mention ko na to sa previous episode ko nga about the top 10 K-dramas of 2022. But let me say this again. Tying up fictional story with real-life events plus a present and past storyline that should also tie up together at the end of the series is no small feat. But it amazes me that there were no loose ends, no unanswered questions like how the two characters are connected, yung past and present Song Joong Ki, how are they connected, bakit siya nag-reborn into that person, diba? Yung past na Song Joong Ki. So everything got answered, no loose end. So I'm really amazed and bow down talaga ako sa creator of this series as well as the webtoon, which is where it is based from. And I just cannot imagine the brainstorming that they must have gone through just to make sure that the story is solid, walang butas, walang loose ends, everything got answered until the end. Ang hirap lang talaga. Iniisip ko pa lang kung ako kasali sa brainstorming nitong K-drama na ito, malamang umuwi na ako. Kasi 'di ba, isipin mo, ita-tie up mo yung fictional story with real life events, so isasali mo 'yon. Then you also have the past and the present na kailangan magtugma din, o 'di ba? Ang daming tinahi dito sa kwento na to. Now, as mentioned earlier, Reborn Rich is part of my top 10 K-dramas of 2022. But I only placed it as second. It is a wonderful K-drama, and the complexity and the effort of the writers that they had to put in for this K-drama without leaving any holes deserves a very high place in my ranking or in anyone's ranking. But, and I mentioned it already as well in my top 10 K-dramas of 2022 episode, Reborn Rich is a done deal. The story is done. I do not expect and will not want a sequel or prequel to it because it will just ruin the whole story. And that was the tiebreaker that I used with the number 1 K-drama na na-mention ko naman on that episode. So kung gusto mong malaman kung ano yung number 1, check mo na din yung episode ko nga. I just don't really see the point of a prequel and sequel for Reborn Rich. The K-drama is amazing as it is, even with the last episode na for me, I just felt that it was too cramped. Medyo feeling ko lang na the last episode could have been split into 2. Ang dami kasing nangyayari tapos biglang mapapansin mo, wait, 20 minutes to go na lang? And ang dami pang nangyayari. So, I felt that it was too cramped and too rushed. The last episode. So, yun lang talaga yung medyo negative thing about the K-drama. But still, overall, if I will rate Reborn Rich on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, it's an easy 9.5 for me. Not perfect, but can cure your K-drama slump. May healing power itong K-dramang ito, mga pamangkin. Trust me. And definitely sets the bar higher for revenge K-dramas. I expect nothing less from any of the revenge K-dramas that will be shown in the future. Dapat ganitong level din ang intensity, ang galing ng pagkakasulat. Tapos ayoko na naman boring. Gusto ko din yung ganito ka-complex. And if you have also watched Reborn Rich, let me know through any of my social media accounts what your thoughts are about this K-drama. Nag-enjoy ka din ba? May kulang ba? Or may mga gusto kang baguhin if you had the chance? Let me know through any of my social media apps on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. It's all at Anyong Tita. And with that, until the next Tuesday, good night, kids. I love you, Bruno Mars.
Kamsahamnida! Thank you for listening to this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to rate us 5 stars. And if you want to be updated, make sure to follow the podcast, hit the notification bell, and also follow me at Anyong Tita on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram so you won't miss out on anything. And catch our weekly deep dive K-drama conversations every Tuesday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or other podcast streaming platforms here at your favorite K-drama show with your favorite K-drama tita. Anyong Tita!